Hi, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Trove Circular LED Pendant. This is the 139861, part of a beautiful collection of these Trove fixtures that use fire-polished, hand-cut crystals that basically just sparkle and kind of pop when the light comes through them. Really, really nice. Let's get into the size of the fixture itself. Height, before we get to the cables that it's hanging from, is coming in at 4.9. Diameter is 38.2. Overall height, now we're talking about the distance from the bottom of the fixture to the actual ceiling. It's going to give you a really good range on this. It's going to begin at 18 inches, which kind of says to me it's a semi-flush if you want to go that short. It can also go to 100 inches overall height, bottom of fixture to ceiling, with the cables that are going to be coming with it. If you need to go beyond that 100 inches, we do custom, so drop a quick email if you need to go there and tell us what you're looking for, and I can kind of walk through that. So let's talk about a couple things. Let's talk about the canopy up on the ceiling. It's an 8.8 inch diameter round canopy. It's going to have these little things called grippers, and what happens with the grippers is you're going to be taking those cables and pushing them into the grippers and then bringing this kind of slowly up and getting it to where you want it to be. Put a level on it so it's level. Make sure you do that. Get it exactly where you want it to be before you snip those cables off inside that canopy. Canopy is going to have a transformer and a driver in it that's going to take your line voltage of your building or your house and put it into low voltage, which are going to be going through those cables down to that circular piece below the fixture. It's coming in at 58 pounds, so you want to make sure that you talk to your installer that they put in the correct thing. This has to be installed independent of just the J-box. So a good way to see that is to look at the installations instructions, because then you can see inside the canopy. How we do that, over on that side of the screen, midway down, you're going to see a link. It's going to say click here for installations instructions PDF. Open that up for me. It's going to show you a full parts list. Gives you some really good line drawings of looking down on the fixture, looking up at the fixture, and looking inside of that canopy. Very, very important. A couple other little details on that canopy. The canopy finish is going to be the same thing as in your pull down menu. It says choose your finish, but the little grippers are always going to be kind of a nickel chrome, something like that. Slope ceiling adaptable in one direction, so you're good to go there. If you want me to walk you through this, we can do that together. So down below, you've got the cables are going to be coming down. You've got a circular frame basically holding a diffuser, an acrylic diffuser with little slots in it that are going to hold those crystals. And then there's another one on the inside, another frame, and they're going to have LEDs pushing light toward each other inside of this kind of wheel idea. And that light's going to kind of bathe those crystals. It's going to go through that diffuser and be diffused going up and going down. You've got 60 watts all in as far as the LED lights coming out, and that's a lot of light. It's going to be 2100 lumens, and that's going to be delivered lumens, half of it going up, half of it going down. It's a dimmable fixture. You want to make sure you talk to your installer about that. It's also a non-returnable fixture because of what it is, so we'll always talk about those things on our website, and it'll be right under the description area where we talk about that. We want to make sure that we work with you extensively to make sure that this is perfect before you guys even order it. Let's get into metal finishes now. If you are on the HandmadeInVermont.com website, look over in the red tabs with the pictures in them over there. You're going to see a Finishes Help Guide tab. Open that up for me. It's going to be a video there of me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton Forge finishes, how they can look on different types of forging. I'm going to be referencing a chart just down below, so scroll down a little bit. You're going to see a chart. You can click on that chart, so you can click on dark smoke, you can click on soft gold, doesn't matter. Big page will pop up showing you lots of different things in that finish. You can go back to the chart and you'll notice there's letters A's on them, letter B's on some of those things, and that's going to be showing you this range of variants that you can expect to see on different translucent finishes, but I'll talk about all of that in the video, okay? Okay, showroom. Our showroom in Vermont has over 400 Hubbardton Forge fixtures. This is the biggest showroom in the world of Hubbardton Forge. No other showroom is like this. Hubbardton Forge doesn't even have their own showroom. They use this one. What's on display? We have a great tab on that. In those same red tabs, you're going to see a what's on display page. So open that up. It's going to show you everything we have on display, and including which finish, which shade, all of those things, and what kind of glass it's on there. We're open every day except Sunday, 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We also have an amazing clearance center. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued stuff, showroom samples. You have to come here to use it. Can't call us or email us about it, but it's definitely worth coming in to look at if you're in Vermont. Plus you want to use the showroom anyway because there's just so much great stuff here to see. Our number in Vermont, 802-446-2400. You can email us 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Love to answer emails, and it's sales@HandmadeInVermont.com. So when you order from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is going to be free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont. And we're the only dealer with 90-day returns, no restocking fee. Nobody else does that. Some larger items are going to be non-returnable. It's going to be really important that you are looking at the fixture on that page and kind of scroll down under the description. It'll tell you if that is the case. And that's usually for really big, giant, huge fixtures, mostly that go out on pallets. Okay. That's it. Rush program. Let's talk about that. So rush program, Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to go out the door. That's production time before your transit time. You always have to add that on too. We offer a rush program that takes you from that 3 to 4 weeks down to a little under 2 weeks. It's a very small addition per line item. So if you have like 1, 2, 3 items, like let's say 3 or 4 outdoor sconces, and they're all the same size and they're all the same finish, that's one line item. So it's very inexpensive to rush those kind of things. Don't be afraid to email us and ask about that. Okay, so that's really it. If you guys have any other questions, let us know. We would love to see you in our showroom sometime. And thanks for stopping in.